And the pen he's writing with, he takes the cap off of it. You know, is on the back part of it. He had a razor blade in it.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Tell you all today how a magazine can save a life. You know, hit that like if you like prison content, because this is pretty much all I do is prison content. Anyway, let's get into it. So I don't know if they do it so much anymore. They may, if they were smart, they would. But it used to be somebody thought something was going to kick off or they're going to get into it with somebody. They'd put magazines just around their waist. You know, you'd be surprised in how much a magazine can stop a poker, you know. That's what we call shanks, you know. Pokers or thumpers, piece. You'd hear things like, I gotta go get my piece, or I got a nice thumper, you know. A nice one, dude. Yo, check it out. You know, poker. But they would wear these, to prevent getting stabbed, you know. And it may slow their movement. If somebody didn't have one secured good, you could tell because they'd be moving their waist, you know, and trying to readjust it and stuff. But these, and people even use books, you know, thin, wide books, you know. And it's funny because sometimes in the summertime, you'd see somebody wearing a coat. I guess he had thick books on or something, but I mean, you know, it's obvious. You know, why are you wearing a coat in the summertime? You know, but people would, you know, it's just a giveaway, you know, so it kind of puts you on alert. But there's different types of shanks, you know, whatever you want to call them, pokers. There's those that like a steel, you know, made out of a piece of fencing. Maybe I should do a video on that. Make some shanks and show you guys. I don't know though. And you sharpen them on the concrete, you know. Just keep working at it until you get it done. Well, you say, well, where do you find time to do it on the concrete? Well, some people do it in their cell. Some people have somebody on the yard watching, you know. But you always gotta have a ear out for and eyes out for the 5-0 coming, you know. And you wrap them up, you know, with torn up cloth from a sheet or, you know, shoestring, something like that. And this is to give you a grip so that your hand will not slip when you're stabbing the person. It takes a lot of effort sometimes to stab somebody, you know. And they can be made out of plastic. A lot of people like the ones made out of plastic because you can go through metal detectors and stuff, you know, get away with them. The one thing I've never done and would never even consider doing is some people keister them. I never could bring myself to do that, you know. I had mine buried on the yard when I had one, you know. Or, you know, you can make a plastic one to carry it in your boot, shoe, whatever, you know, walk on it. I have it down the side. Then there's razor blades. People, they used to sell us regular size toothbrushes, and people would take a razor blade and melt it into the toothbrush. You know, that's really not going to kill nobody. I guess it could, but it's more just to hurt somebody. I mean, they'll bleed bad, you know. And a lot of times, at first, they won't even know it. Somebody knows what they're doing, and cut somebody, they won't even know what they're doing. That they're bleeding, you know. So that's another one. And the one that I seen that I thought was pretty good was I seen a guy. I knew him, you know. Oh, I want to say something. The guards, I ain't like ratting people out or anything, because guards and stuff already know this stuff, you know. You know, they still have to search for him, you know. But this guy he was sitting at the table in the wing, and he had a pen, and he was writing a letter. And I went down there and talked to him. And I was telling him, I said, you know, you had trouble with this dude, you know. You good? Is it squash? What's going on, you know? He goes, oh, I think it's squash, but he said, I'm still staying aware, you know, kind of keep, you know, being careful, cautious. And the pen he's writing with, he takes the cap off of it, you know, is on the back part of it. He had a razor blade in there. I'd never seen that before, but, you know, it looked like he'd just been biting on the end of his pen, you know, but he'd done that on purpose. And so that was a new one for me. But there's I've seen them made out everything. I seen one time at the old walls that almost looked like a sword, you know, or it was almost as long as a sword or a long dagger. And I was told that there was a guy so at the walls they had the tag plant where they made license plates, you know. I was told there was a guy down there that made pretty much an actual knife, you know. The only thing he didn't make was the handle, and you know, he just wrapped stuff around the handle part of it. He even had the little guard thing, and so I thought that was pretty neat. I wish I could have seen that, you know. That's pretty good. But it's getting hot in here. I just wanted to tell you guys that about how magazines can save your life, you know, protect you. They're like a shield, you know. And some people even call them shields. But that's all I got for you today. I hope you enjoy this video. And if you want me to do anything else, if you want me to make some Shanks, just let, you know, put it in the comments. I don't know about that. I have to think about that one. But just let me know, you know, in comments. And yeah, please comment. I always try to answer all the comments. And so I enjoy answering the comments, you know, and answering questions and all this and that. So thank you, and I'll see you next time.